to get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner, but secure the win, don't let the game go. Cause when it's game over, shoot the game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first get the money, then respect, then the power and come next. Last time.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great. The opening tip corralled by the Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. From long range, Trae Young bothered just enough there. To Marcus Morris. Irving. And knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Irving. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
It's Boston with the rebound. To Marcus Smart. Count the bucket for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Just remember an old saying here, you're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Now a steal by Atlanta, and a pass stolen by Boston.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
To Trae Young, going to launch beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Irving to Marcus Morris. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Kyrie Irving, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
From the painted area, won't go down. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Surveys the floor. Irving had made his first couple, but he misses there. And a putback slam.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first All-Star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Kyrie across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead. Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good. To Kevin Huerter. Missed a wide open look.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Sets him up. That pass stolen by the Hawks. For three. That no good. Off the mark. Great dish to set it up. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
From the outside, no good. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Irving to Marcus Smart. Torian Prince with the block. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively. You can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in. Boom. Switch turned on.
No good. And no foul.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
The quarter comes to an end. The Celtics have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Rozier. Off the iron. No good. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Rozier, beyond the arc for three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Jaylen Brown.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. I got him.
To Carter. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. To Jaylen Brown. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Hayward. Rebound comes to Atlanta. To Ken Bazemore. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Cleans it up. Now a steal by Atlanta. 4-3. That out of his range and no good.
Defense.
Lets it fly from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Carter. Curling inside. Second effort to Carter. And a pass stolen by Boston. That is great vision to set it up. Rozier rocking the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
I got ball.
Trae Young to Carter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Oh, he had him there for a second. To Marcus Smart. Torian Prince with a piece. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. To Jaylen Brown. Over to the right side. Rozier. And he buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Trae Young. To Carter. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Rozier. No good. To Carter. Swings it. Here's a chance from long range. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. To Marcus Morris. Layup goes down. Well done.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Trae Young to Carter. It's the Celtics with the rebound. Has a chance. That's no good. To Trae Young. Doesn't get the bounce. It's good. That's the guy you want to leave open.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Trae Young. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Trying to cash in. Trae Young at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Irving. Can't connect. It's no good. From long range. Can't connect. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Going to launch beyond the arc. The rookie, Huerter, unbothered, buries the three.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, "Are you sure you want to give me the ball here?"
Alex Len swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will...
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. and they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Trae Young. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Marcus Smart slams it down.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Off the assist.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Trae Young. The monster stuff. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Not today.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Fires the three. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Alex Len pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The follow won't go either.
Block up. There you go.
Shot from the lane won't go. The drive right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And a pass stolen by Boston.
You go back to the principles. Things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Irving into the front court. His team on top by 13. For 3, and Kyrie Irving makes good from beyond the arc. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Trae Young. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Celtics come away with it. Gets it in the left corner. Fires the 3. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. To Kevin Huerter. Trae Young. Beyond the arc for 3. Drills the 3.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions.
4-3. Vince Carter 20 years ago? Maybe. Not that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Has a look. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Rozier with it. The lead is 15. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. And he's going to the free throw line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Jaylen Brown has got 2 shots coming. A career 65% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good. Missed the second as well. To Trae Young. Lets it fly from long range.
I keep a tight circle, I don't move with the squares. Rock a rugby.
We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He's been running the fast break his entire life. It's Jay Williams.
Dishing it left, dishing it right, making the right play at the right time. That's what Plainfield guards do. Let's see what the guards do down on the court tonight.
And Jay, we are ready to go. This one about to get underway. And he'll go to the foul line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Russell. Oh, had him going there for a second. Goes to the right side. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Redick to Butler. Simmons to Redick. Trying to cash in. Redick with a shot, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Number 31, Jared Allen.
To Tobias Harris. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
They've got it back. To Tobias Harris. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Russell with it up top. Down just a couple. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Oh, they call him for the foul.